안녕하세요. 저는 Keith이에요. These are the first words that I've learned in Korean, and I'm back with day two of this. This is a recap for two of me speaking my first words. Um, so if you want to follow this little mini challenge I'm doing for my upcoming book, The Tower of Babbling 2.0: How to Learn a Language in the Age of AI, this is a 30-day challenge that I'm going through. So if you are just following this and you haven't seen the intro videos, then go and check out the playlist or head to my website, keithhayden.net, and you can get more context about how I'm running this little experiment to see how much Korean I can learn in 30 days in just 30 minutes a day using only AI tools. Today was day two, and things started off a bit rough for me. I had a little bit of a injury. I wasn't really feeling motivated to hit my Korean. It's Friday night after all. It's been a long week, and at the gym today, I had a little bit of a back disaster that I'm dealing with right now. So you can imagine sitting down at 6 o'clock in the evening. I wasn't really feeling studying Korean because that's one of the hardest things, getting in the mindset of learning a new language, especially when you know you suck at it, you know you're going to have to put in work. But I did it anyway. It was survivable, and I'm glad I did because today turned out to be my first audio based Korean learning lesson. Using ChatGPT's live voice function made everything much smoother, and I'm going to pull up a little bit of the transcript. And this is where I started, and you can see it on the screen. Um, the ChatGPT voice, I like it because one, I've been using ChatGPT for so long, so it has a lot of context. Technically, Google's voices sound more natural and cleaner, but I found the Google Live interface, it just doesn't. ChatGPT makes it easy to interrupt. Google still feels a little bit stilted, and maybe it's probably smoother now. I haven't used it in a few weeks, but I'm just more used to ChatGPT's style. So yeah, warm, natural voice, very patient. It never rushes me, never got judgy or gave me looks or anything like that. And I think that's the superpower of AI. You know, you can just keep drilling, 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 and you can see kind of the transcript that I'm scrolling through a little. Um, and you can see me screwing it up and asking, what's the dialogue. It really painted this picture of this dialogue so I could learn basic phrases. 안녕하세요. 저는 Keith이에요. 감사합니다. 어, 여기 여기 여기지. Uh, shit, I forgot it. But I practiced these words, and it is actually I am actually saying real Korean. So it was really cool to immediately just jump to this step. So just like yesterday, after I finished, I took it to Notebook LM, and in Notebook LM, first I generated another set of flashcards. I took the transcript from my speech practice, gave it to Notebook LM, generated a brand new set of flashcards, and just flipping through them here, you can see that it just took my dialogue and just made questions out of them, just a few. And this is just very helpful. And you can see they actually have the Hangul and they have it romanized so I can actually read it. But I can also actually practice reading the Hangul that I learned yesterday as well. So that was a good refresher. And then I generated this video. And this video it took a while. I didn't really get to consume the video during my time, but I watched it afterward. And if you want to see the full video, then head over to my website. I won't play it here, but it's just a good summary of the challenge and what AI is capable of. It sounds very good, and it's a good summary of what I'm doing. So why did today's session work? I mean, it worked because repetition, like just I've learned, and this is kind of my advantage of, even though I haven't really honestly studied Korean with much intensity before, I just know what it takes to learn languages. And I know, it's not just a complete lesson and you're done. Pass the test, you're done. That doesn't work. It's more, you have to repeat. You have to get messy. You're going to forget stuff. You're going to have to review. And that's okay. So, luckily at this stage, there's not that much to review. And I was still able to cram it all into 30 minutes, getting new words, but then also reviewing the Hangul that I learned yesterday. So, drilling the lines over and over again, resetting, trying again, and AI staying warm and supportive even throughout my messed up coffee shop scenario. And then getting reinforcement with Notebook LM. So, final thought for today. This is why I set the challenge to only 30 minutes a day. I'm juggling multiple creative projects. I'm doing business stuff. I'm doing promotion, all the stuff I normally do to run my business. And of course, living my life. And I wanted to make this fit into my busy schedule. So you're probably busy too. And 30 minutes is realistic. Realistically, you can chop out 30 minutes of time out of your day to do this, even if it's just 5 minutes at a time throughout your day. You can do it and make some progress. So today proved that even on a harder day where my back is not doing very well, but I still got through it. So that's it for today's recap. If you want to continue following this, head over to the link in the description and you can follow this experiment and see how it's going on with learning Korean with AI. Until the next time, see you then.